Thank you. Hey, Democrats, are you pumped up tonight? Are you pumped up tonight, Democrats? How about a big hand for Steny Hoyer? He has been marvelous, traveling throughout this country, supporting our candidates, unifying our caucus. And how about a big hand for Nancy Pelosi for everything that she does? I'm going to introduce her properly in 1 minute. I want to be very brief, just a couple points. First, I'm going to take a moment of personal privilege. Tonight, we're all thinking about winning the House, but I want you to know I represent a district on Long Island that just got ravaged by that hurricane. And so while we're talking about winning the House, there are a lot of Long Islanders who are trying to figure out how to keep their homes and how to turn on the lights in their homes and heat their homes. And we're thinking about winning tonight, but we also want to make sure that in addition to thinking about winning the House, we're thinking about those people who don't have homes. Now, on the House of Representatives. A couple points. Number one, the Republicans said that tonight they were going to win 16 seats. Wrong. We're not letting them win 16 seats. We're stopping them in the tracks. We're going to gain seats tonight in the House of Representatives. They're not gaining 16 seats. They were wrong then. They're wrong now. Two, I am so proud that we Democrats in this cycle in 2012, we stopped the Tea Party tide. We are retiring the Tea Party. We're rolling back that Tea Party wave. We're taking down the Tea Party. We're beating Tea Party incumbents. And we're going to govern again. 3, everything. I am so proud of the DCCC staff. Let's hear it for the Democratic Congressional Campaign Committee staff for what they've done. Everything that we were asked to do by Leader Pelosi and Steny Hoyer, everything that we asked to do, we did and surpassed expectations. Fundraising. We are the minority party right now, and we outraised the NRCC by $16.2 million. That's never happened before. 55 seats in play, outstanding candidates, problem solvers, solutionists, police chiefs, astronauts, generals, small business entrepreneurs, innovators, 55 districts in play, and we're going to win a bunch of them tonight. Give a big hand for those candidates. And I just got the report. Here, Mr. Hoyer, Leader Pelosi, here's the final report on our ground game. Historic, unprecedented ground game that right now is winning districts that we didn't think would be in play. 910 field staff, 63 districts, 26 states. Our field staff and volunteers knocked on nearly 5 million doors, called 18 million voters, and just now, in our final GoTV weekend, volunteers, just this weekend, have knocked on nearly 4 million, made nearly 4 million phone calls, knocked on nearly 2 million doors, 132,000 volunteer hours talking to Democrats and independents and Republicans. So we've got, folks, we got a night ahead of us. We still have races to be won in Nevada, races to be won in Washington, races to be won in California. We are feeling upbeat and we are feeling good. California is on its way. And who knows California better than the leader? This cycle, she has done only 692 events, raised only $85.1 million. In October alone, she raised $12.9 million, 65 fundraising and campaign events, 8 states and Washington, D.C. And an hour ago, we were having a little meeting, and she said, "What can I do for the next few hours?" Ladies and gentlemen, our leader, Nancy Pelosi.
Thank you all. Thank you, Steny Hoyer, who's going to a great victory in Maryland tonight. I think he's going to break all records. Steve Israel, thank you for a great job, as you are continuing to do as we go across the country. Let's congratulate Steve Israel on a job well done as well. But I want to thank each and every one of you to join Steny and to join Steve in thanking each and every one of you. And to thank the voters, and to thank the volunteers, and thank our supporters throughout the country, and to support our candidates. This is not for the faint of heart to get into a race for Congress, and they have done so with courage, with conviction, with idealism, with ideas, with problem solving for the future, and many of them will become members of Congress tonight. People are still voting across the country, and all, as I mentioned, this exercise in democratic politics, electing people, the government of the many, not the government of the money, and we reject that characterization. We must have, our democracy is on the ballot. But let me say this, because I say this with some level of pride, since it was mentioned that California is still voting. As you may have noticed, we won the World Series last week, the San Francisco Giants. And why I mention that, of course I mention it all the time, but why I mention it tonight, as some of you have heard me say, when we had our celebration last Wednesday, the players, some of them got up and spoke. 4 million people gathered there to celebrate. And one of the players said, we were a very diverse team, but the reason we were able to win is because we played together as a team. We cared more about the name on the front of our uniform than we cared about the name on the back of our uniform. And that is exactly what you and our candidates and our volunteers care about. Team USA on the front of our uniform. Team USA. That is what we are fighting for. We're fighting for, Democrats are fighting for reigniting the American dream, building ladders of opportunity for people who want to work hard, play by the rules, take responsibility, but centered around small businesses and entrepreneurship and a strong and thriving middle class. And that middle class is the backbone of our democracy. For Team USA's fight is for the middle class. It's for the American dream. It's for Medicare for our seniors instead of millionaires, as the Ryan budget would propose. We fight that. It is about hard-fought rights for women, which are on the ballot today and continue to be on the ballot. And so these elections, as they unfold across the country, will unroll an ever-increasing number of new Democrats who will come to the Congress and join the fight and to work with our great president 4 more years, Barack Obama. 4 more years. So the night is young. We have many elections, many races. We need everyone to get out the vote across the country. I think the president will win early, but that doesn't mean we not want everyone to vote until the latest possible moment in California, Alaska, and Hawaii for the President of the United States, Barack Obama, to elect a Democratic United States Senate and to send many more Democrats to the House of Representatives, exceeding everyone's expectation and perhaps achieving our drive for 25. Thank you all for being on Team USA. 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 USA.